Thank you so very much. And I've not even introduced myself on either platform, but y'all already know who I am over here for the most part. But listen, welcome in everybody. My name is AD Roberts, and yes, I am your success coach. And every day when we come on live from 12 to 2, there are a couple of things that we are doing every day when we come on here. The first thing that we do, the first goal that we have is to create a sense of connectedness and community. So we love on each other, we support each other, we do all of that wonderful stuff. And the second thing that we do is every day we have a topic that is designed to be empowering and impactful at some meaningful level. Yes, 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 yes. And today is no different. I'm super excited about our topic. So welcome in our YouTube family. Janae, I see you over here. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as our newbies are starting to fall in this, if you are a newbie here with us, if this is your first time with us, let us know just simply by putting newbie in the chat. If you put newbie in the chat, I truly would appreciate it. Thank you so very, very much. If you do that so we can love on you. And then we find out where you're at and all that kind of stuff, where you're from, all of that good stuff. Thank you so very much. Thank you, my wonderful people. I'm excited. Y'all excited about this topic today? If y'all excited about this topic, put yes in the chat. There we go. Excellent. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, Coach. Yes, thank you, Janae. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's go. So our topic again, it is the alchemy of faith. The alchemy of faith. Thank you, Paul. Good to see you on. And yeah, you know, I like to see those. I like to see those Oasis stickers. Go ahead and put those Oasis stickers off in that thing. And it's now I want to say now is this Danielle? Danielle, welcome in. Y'all love on Danielle. Y'all love on Danielle. Appreciate to having you in here. Did I see Amy slide off in here? Did I see her just come in here real peaceful like? All right, I see you. I see you. So glad to have you. So glad to have you in here with us today. So here we go. And again, if we have any other newbies, let us know that you're a newbie so that we can love on you. Just put newbie in the chat. Just put newbie in the chat. And welcome in. Thank you, Amy, for grabbing that daily heart me. And remember, you guys, as you come in, make sure you grab that daily heart me. And congratulations, Karen, on reaching that new level. I see you. I see you. Let's go. So again, our topic is the alchemy of faith, turning uncertainty into momentum and manifestation. Just that simple. Turning uncertainty into momentum and manifestation. Faith becomes the alchemy that turns uncertainty into the very momentum we've been waiting for. It is the thing that will be the catalyst to take you from here to there. Faith will be the thing, it will be the alchemy, it will be the thing that takes you from the old version of you to the new version of you. It will be faith that will take you from a place of brokenness and sickness, disease, to a high vibrational existence of abundance, prosperity, and wellness. And so today I really want to deep dive on this thing because there is a matrix to faith all in and of itself. And that thing, and faith is way more, it's much more than you may think it is. Faith is a powerful matrix. It is a powerful tool that you can use to transform anything. Think about that for a second. If you needed a catch-all to transform anything in your space, in your life, in your world, in your physical body, it will be the matrix. It will be the alchemy of faith. So that's why I chose today. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, thank you. So if you're looking for a magical, there's Delisa. If you're looking for a magical shift in your life, if you're looking for a change, this right here, this topic is the one. This is your topic for today. And so if you got some friends, if you got some family members that need to be hearing this, if you know somebody that needs to hear this topic right today, and if you are a newbie, let us know. Faith is a powerful, powerful tool. Uncertainty is all around us, and it's going to take this faith to move us from here to there. So, the moment we stop fearing the unknown becomes the place where our greatest manifestation begins to form. When we shift our inner frequency from doubt to possibility, reality has no choice. And this is the part that I love. Reality has no choice but to rearrange itself around our new truth. I'm going to say that again. If you're writing any notes, this is something good to take down. In fact, I'm going to read this whole thing again because I want to make sure that everybody gets it. Faith becomes the alchemy that turns uncertainty into the very momentum we've needed. The thing that we've been waiting for. The moment we stop fearing the unknown, because we talk about believing the reports of our eyes and ears, and the unknown is beyond that, it's in that realm. The moment we stop fearing the unknown becomes the place where our greatest manifestation begins to form. When we shift our inner frequency from doubt to possibility, reality has no choice but to rearrange itself around our new truth. And so let me lay something down really, really quickly, especially for our newbies. We live in a what? In an energetic universe. We live in an energetic universe, and the language of this universe is what? Come on, put it in the chat. The language of the universe is what? It is vibration. It is frequency. There you go. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Janet O. Thank you. It is frequency. That is the language of the universe. So we live in an energetic universe. The language of this universe is vibration. It is frequency. And you may say, well, AD, where does this vibration, this frequency come from? In part, it comes from us because everything in the universe vibrates, including you and me. Well, the vibration that we create, it is systemic of the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. And so those emotions, or those four things, the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience, they create a resonance. They create a frequency, and that frequency is projected out into the quantum field. And then the quantum field receives it, and as the quantum field receives it, it is reflected back to us as what we experience as reality. So the universal law of correspondence, it supports this, it underpins this greatly because the universal law of correspondence says, as within, so without, as above, so below. And so literally, by virtue of your focus, where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So we live in this energetic universe, and this language of this universe is frequency. And so the vibrational frequency that you and I create, the resonance that thank you, Delisa, thank you, Mimi, that we create. Hey, Timmy, good to see you on. That we create, we literally are fostering our own reality by co-creating it. All right? And so if that makes sense, everybody, just if that makes sense to you, put yes in the chat. If it doesn't make sense, let us know so that we can begin to help you to understand it. If that makes sense, put yes in the chat. Because I don't want to go any further, because this is foundational to our conversation today. And it is foundational to everything that we do. Because remember this, the universe does not give to us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. And how we see ourselves is evident in the thoughts that we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. They create that protocol of alignment, that resonance that is projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field receives it and then sends it back to us as reality. So excellent. Everybody sees it. Everybody gets it. Thank you, Queen, for grabbing that daily heart man. If anybody has not grabbed that daily heart man, go ahead and do that. So uncertainty is often the doorway. It is the thing that begins to activate our faith. Uncertainty is often the doorway to the life we keep praying for, we keep asking for, even though it is the very feeling that we resist the most. I'm going to say that again because you really need to catch this. You really need to catch this. Uncertainty. When you have doubts, when you have worries, when you have fears, and you really don't understand what the next move is, uncertainty can be the doorway that will activate this thing called faith, because it is the doorway to life that, that we keep praying for. We keep asking for the same thing. We keep wanting this shift. We keep wanting a change, even though it is the very feeling that we resist the most. Why do we resist it the most? Because our subconscious mind loves what? It loves to what? It loves the familiar. And so the unfamiliar, the uncertain thing appears as danger. And because it's dangerous, anything that is dangerous, we're fearful of. All right, hold on just one second. Let me see. The one says, how can someone achieve their goal when others are jealous and their whole goal is to ensure you don't accomplish yours? Well, that's a wonderful question. I appreciate you asking that question. That question came from our YouTube family. And the one, I want to welcome you in. So glad to have you here with us. The answer is pretty simple. The answer to that one is they have no bearing over your life. The only bearing that they have over your life is that which you give them, that which you choose to offer them. And so if you accept what they give you as your truth, then you have to ask yourself, who is that really on? Because no one can make you do a thing. No one can make you bend to anything. It's about you and your choice. So if you're choosing to follow their construct, you might need to choose differently and not follow their construct. Just that simple. So good. Thank you again for that question. So this uncertainty, can y'all see where uncertainty is the doorway to you activating this thing called faith? Because immediately when you are, and see, this is where people get stopped right in their tracks. This is where most people get stopped in their tracks, and why what I do as a hypnotherapist is so vital. You and I are programmed to love the familiar and to disdain that which we don't understand, that which is uncertain. We don't like uncertainty. Does that make sense? None of us like uncertainty. Anybody in here like certainty? Anybody in here like uncertainty? Do you like uncertainty? If it's no, put no in the chat. Because the thing that is uncertain to us is fearful. And so immediately, when there's something that is uncertain, it's fearful. What do you think? What do you think begins to happen in your nervous system? What happens? What happens? What happens? Do we trust it? Are we operating from a place of trust or mistrust? Are we operating from a place of trust or mistrust? Uncertainty gives me anxiety. There you go. And so what happens when you're operating from a place of mistrust? You're not trusting. It's not, no, limbo is the worst place to be in. So here's the thing. Your nerves get scrambled. You don't understand. So here it is. So the moment you are in a space of uncertainty, you don't trust. When you don't trust, that means you're not open. You're not receiving. When you don't trust, you don't allow. When you don't allow, you're not open. When you're not open, there you go. That is the beautiful word. That is the scientific phrase. Fine wine, thank you. It causes cognitive dissonance. It causes you to say, I am not with this right here. This is scary. This is unfamiliar territory. This is when you say I'm going to launch a business. And you've never launched a business before, it's a scary place to be in. When you say I'm going to create something fresh and new. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Mimi. That must be some good teaching I'm doing. That's some good teaching I'm doing. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that dragon crown. Yes, sir, I do. I like that one. when you are in this space, the unfortunate thing, here's the unfortunate thing. The unfortunate thing is when your nervous system has shut down and you're operating from a place of uncertainty and no fear, and you're stressing about that thing that is uncertain. Hey, Yee, good to see you on. Then you find yourself in a state where you are paralyzed. And so today's conversation is about moving beyond that so that you can begin to walk in something fresh and something new. And the bridge to that is definitely your faith. And I want you to begin to look at faith as a tool, as a matrix. Yes, the body reads it as dangerous and it keeps us stuck. So as long as you continue to see it as dangerous, as long as you continue to see the new thing as the dangerous thing, you will continue to be stuck. All right. So uncertainty is often again the doorway to life that you really, really keep asking for. The life that you really want. It's on the other side of being comfortable. It's on the other side. So you're comfortable over here. It's uncomfortable over there. And so if you want to get to that new place, you have to be willing to go beyond the space that's uncomfortable. So faith reveals itself as a quiet courage to choose the higher truth, even while fear is whispering in the background. So as you're going into those dark places, watch this. I want you to see faith as a tool now. And this tool can transform based upon how you use it. So the moment you walk into a place that's uncertain, just imagine you see yourself right now. Close your eyes for a moment and see yourself walking into a dark space because it's uncertain. But you carry the light of faith with you. It's a tool. It's a tool. This thing called faith, today we're going to craft this as a tool. And so you carry this small candle of faith with you, and the moment you bring it into that space, it begins to transform the darkness. Because in the presence of light, darkness can never prevail. In the presence of light, darkness can never prevail. Faith reveals itself as quiet courage. This quiet courage to choose the higher truth, even while fear is whispering in the background. Why? That's one of the reasons why I give you the phrase, do not believe the reports of what? Come on. Do not believe the reports of your eyes and your ears. Don't believe the reports of your eyes and ears, because as you believe the reports of your eyes and ears can only give you that which is factual and temporal at the same time. Don't believe the reports of your eyes and ears, because it will have you locked in a state of mistrust, doubt, and fear. So today's conversation is literally an exploration of how uncertainty becomes momentum, clarity, power, and manifestation. If y'all are ready for part one, put one in the chat. Let's go, let's go. If you're ready for part one, put one in the chat. Let's go. And welcome in, everybody. And if you are a newbie, just simply let us know that you're a newbie by putting newbie in the chat. Welcome in. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, everybody over here. Thank you. Thank you, our TikTok family. Awesome. The energetics of uncertainty. The energetics of uncertainty. Uncertainty feels like chaos to the ego, because the ego loves certainty. The ego loves the familiar. Your subconscious mind, too, loves that which is familiar. So uncertainty feels like chaos to the ego, but feels like possibility to the soul. See, you have two things. You have this dichotomy going on within you. So you have the ego and you have the soul. The language of the soul, and this is how you can tell whether it's the language of the soul or it's the language of the ego speaking. How can you tell? Fear. The language of the soul is in alignment with faith. The language of the ego is aligned with fear. Does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense? Again, certainty feels like chaos. And what is feeling? What is feeling? Thank you, Deanna. Thank you for the rose. What is excellent? So what is chaos? What is that feeling? What is a feeling? It is an emotion. What is an emotion? This emotion, what do we call emotion? Emotion is energy in motion. Energy and motion. And what do we say all of the time? Where your focus goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. By virtue of your focus, you're literally, by virtue of your focus, you're literally collapsing space and time and collapsing on the one, because in the quantum field, every iteration of you exists. Every possible outcome exists. Anytime you face a crossroads, a challenge, a thing that you need to make a decision, every outcome of that exists in the quantum field. But by virtue of your focus, you bring in the observer effect. And the observer effect, it literally, based upon what you look at and how you look at it, it will manifest itself in that way, because where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So when you're looking at it through the lenses of the ego, uncertainty looks like chaos. But when you look through it through the lens of the soul sees it as possibility. Does that make sense? You can see how there's a dichotomy inside of you, and there's this constant battle. That's why I love, when we were kids, we had the little cartoons. Y'all remember the cartoons? And it had the little devil on one side and the angel on the other, and you have these two whispering in either ear, trying to get you to acquiesce to the thing that they wanted you to do. You had the angel and you had the devil. So you have the ego and you have the soul. The ego is fear-based because it is temporal. The soul is eternal, so therefore it understands that you are forever. All right? And so because the soul is forever, it is eternal, it operates from a place of faith, and it operates from the possibility, because it understands that there are infinite amounts of possibility, possible outcomes, possible situations. There's infinite possibilities. Y'all get it? Infinite possibilities. And because it's infinite possibilities, it is absolutely key that we side on the side of faith and choosing the lens of the soul instead of the lens of the ego. Faith feels expansive. That's a good word. Faith is expansive. Faith is expansive. So the energetics of uncertainty. So uncertainty exposes the gap between who we have been and who we are coming. Who we are becoming. It literally shows where it is that you are. So when you are doing the new thing, when you're launching the new thing and you're trying to discover where you are, it's going to expose this uncertainty. When you're dealing with something new and fresh and uncertain, the new business, the new relationship, the new opportunity, the whatever the new and uncertain thing is, it is going to expose how far you are along your journey of becoming the better version of yourself. Are you still listening to the old you and walking in faith? Are you listening to fearful stuff? Or are you listening to the new version of you that is operating out of faith? All right. In what ways has uncertainty pushed you towards growth you would have never chosen voluntarily? That's a real question. I'm going to ask it again. In what ways has uncertainty pushed you towards growth you would have never chosen voluntarily? Anybody ever been thrown into something? Because see, the universe will knock all this over. And I can't say it like I want to say it. The universe will knock all this jive over. Just knock all. You sit up there and you open your mouth and you say, I want to be wealthy. I want to be wealthy. And I want to be wealthy. And the next thing you know, the universe knocks everything over. So the death of a loved one, the death of a loved one, once plans fall apart. So when these things fall apart, it pushes you into a place of faith, and you start operating from a new season, and you sit back and you say, wow, I would have never done that on my own. I never would have pulled it. Like, let me tell you something. It's story time, and y'all have heard this story before. Janae says, you as my coach. Listen, I remember, y'all know, many of y'all know my story. Y'all know, I like how you said the universe knocks. Oh, yeah. Oh, it'll knock all of this over. niche, it would knock all of this over. I've been a beneficiary of the universe saying, "Oh, okay. Oh, you hard headed. Let me see which thing I'm gonna knock over." I mean, I can tell. Listen, I can go down. It's like, which story do I want to tell y'all? No, for real. Which story do I want to tell y'all about when the universe just knocked all this jive over? Just, I don't care nothing about none of this. None of this. There's so many stories. You know what? I'm going to tell this one. When I lost everything, I already knew that I wanted to do this. I already knew that I wanted to speak. I already knew that I wanted to empower people. But I was caught in a world of making a bunch of money. I was caught in the world. I was doing investments and finance and all of that stuff. And so as I was making all of this money, I'm doing really, really well. You know, life is good. The first sign was that, sir, you are not happy. Now, in the grand scheme of things, yo, I'm doing good. You know, I had started a real estate. Many of you know the story, but some of you don't. Back in my 20s, I started doing real estate investments. And by the time I was 25 years old, I had a 12-unit apartment complex. I had 2 duplexes. I had a few single-family homes. I had my own home. And then a little bit later, a few years later, I started my own investment firm and started my own mortgage company. Doing really, really well. But as we talked about earlier in the week, the blueprint of the soul. When you come here to do a thing, there's an inner design that you're wired for. I came here to impact and change the lives of people. I came here not to do real estate. I came here not to do investments. I didn't come here to make millions and millions of dollars in that vein. I came here to impact the people. I came here to teach, and I came to heal. And those are the 2 things that I always knew, right? But as I'm really, really successful, I hit a place of depression. As I hit this place of depression, then that place of depression, it was my warning. Because you know what is that thing that said there's warning before destruction? Or something like that. Hey, Crosby, good to see you on here, Anthony. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for the puppy. Oh, I love that. There, before destruction, there is a warning. There was a warning. The warning was I hit a place of depression. And I didn't understand where it came from. So I went away and I left the country. Y'all know I went to Jamaica, and I stayed in Jamaica for an entire summer. I stayed there for 3 months because I was depressed. I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand it. I didn't know the root of it. The root of it was after being there for several weeks, I discovered that my depression was because it was because I was not living my life. I was living my compromise. And the compromise was that I was going after wealth and abundance because I believed that in order for my words as a speaker, because I knew I was supposed to empower people, I believed that I needed to be rich first. I needed to have, that was my illusion, because I taught y'all about illusions. So I believed that I needed to be rich first, but then it wasn't until I hit that place of depression, that was my warning, that I needed to start doing the empowering thing. I was too busy making money. The universe said, all right, you don't want to listen? You don't want to catch the rate? I got something for you. Let me knock all of this over. 2008, 2009 happened. The market crashes. I lose everything. I lose houses, cars. I lost everything. Investments, artwork. I lost everything. And when the universe knocked it all over, it made me look inside because I had nothing else to look at. I didn't have the convertible Mercedes anymore. I didn't have the house with a big swimming pool in the backyard anymore. And so it made me look inward because that's all I had left. So the universe will knock all of this jive over and to make you look inside. And the moment that happened, it caused me to launch my coaching business because it said, okay, since you're so wrapped up in this doggone mortgage business and this real estate, let me go ahead and just knock all of this over so that you can begin to see. So now you can see. And so I did it a little bit. I did it a little bit, but then I was tiptoeing around my intentions. I was tiptoeing. And so I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this because as you start to understand that faith is so key. It wasn't, but the thing about it, what will make you start walking in faith, I didn't know, I didn't have a mentor as far as coaching was concerned. This was so long ago, coaching was not even a thing. And so me creating this thing called a success coach, there was no such thing. People were still calling themselves consultants and all of that kind of stuff. But it changed everything because right then in that moment, as I asked y'all that same question, what uncertainty pushed me? The uncertainty of having no money in my bank account, the uncertainty of not having a place to live, the uncertainty of all of those things, it created the perfect storm for me to begin to walk in my divine blueprint, my divine purpose, the purpose that you're seeing the beneficiary of it now. You're seeing the results of it now through this talk. I'm sitting here as a clinically certified hypnotherapist and success coach, and I work with all kinds of people. I work with people like you. I work with entrepreneurs. I work with people trying to heal themselves, people trying to do better, trying to be better. I'm here as proof positive that going out beyond, and I was uncertain. I was uncertain. I didn't know. I knew, but I didn't. The soul knew the possibilities. My ego was operating from a place of fear. Some of life's biggest pivots revealed themselves later as protection. What was I being protected from? Anybody been in a situation, any relationship? Watch this. Come here, especially my newbies. Have you ever been in a situation where you were in a relationship and the relationship was, it was done. It was done. You may not have understood it at the time. Universe knocked all that jive over. But you were hurt. I mean hurt. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. You were done. But then you later realized that there were some things about that person that you did not know. And it was the best thing that could have happened to you, because had you stayed in that situation, had you stayed there we go, Roseman. If you had stayed there in that situation, you would have been in trouble. The best thing that could have ever happened was that person walking out of your situation, was that person leaving your life. That situation it was the best. Not all your relationships, fine wine. Fine wine, not that. Fine wine said all of them. I'm sorry. I know it's Friday, y'all, but fine wine is over here. Listen, my YouTube family, fine wine is over here just cutting up, and she's just talking. She said all of her relationships, not all of them, fine wine, not all of them. It's just in the universe that said, yeah, just knocked them all over. But it was the greatest thing. Mimi says, yes, yes, sir. My ex was something serious. Listen, you didn't know that they had 4 more children. You didn't know that they had 3 ex-wives. You didn't know that their credit was a 472. You didn't know these things. And so the universe was like, you know what? This is not going. So let me go ahead and knock this over. And so your ego sees it as chaos. Dang, man, this is messed up. The universe, this is messed up. I done lost my boo. He the reason why I would never date a man from Birmingham again. Alabama again. Because she loved that. Because she always talking about that roll tide foolishness. Roll tide. But you love Alabama though. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. And see, Fabulous isn't here to back you up today. Somebody need to check on Fabulous to see where she is. Oh God. But so listen, so it is that uncertainty. So again, some of our biggest pivots in life reveal themselves as Protection. It was protection all along. It was protection all along, and you didn't realize that it was protection. And so it's a part of the divine blueprint. It's a part of the divine blueprint. And again, some of life's biggest pivots reveal themselves later as protection. All right, here we go. The presence of uncertainty often appears right before a major quantum leap. Some of y'all are in a season of uncertainty right now. And if we're going to put a pin in something, let's put a pin in this right now. Right now. Put a pin in this. Put a pin in this. Put a pin in this. It's that powerful. It's that powerful. It's that powerful. Don't miss it. The presence of uncertainty often appears right before a major quantum leap. I'm going to ask you, what happened after that major crash? I'll wait. Fine wine. What happened after the last relationship, after that shift? It pushed you into what? Come on now. The presence of uncertainty. Here you go. Here you go, agent. The presence of uncertainty often appears right before a major quantum leap. You're about to make a major quantum leap, especially if you're in a season or a space of uncertainty right now. If you're in a season of uncertainty, self-awareness, self-love, and say, "Oh, I like that." That's what happened. See, look at Trinity. Trinity says that after the universe knocked all of that jive open, knocked everything over, she said, I asked what happened. I had asked what happened. And she said, self-awareness, self-love, and setting boundaries. Mimi says, my health got better and my credit score, she said her credit did too. I'm in that season now. I understand, Tamara. I was able to see clearly and I knew what I had to do. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all are moving in the right direction. So you see it, you feel it, you understand it. There's a shift that happens. There's always this turmoil. There's an upside down. See, it's just like planting seeds. In order to plant a seed, sometimes you have to till the soil. Sometimes in order to prepare the ground to receive the seed, we have to change the environment. Oh, I'm about to knock this camera over. Sometimes before the major shift is going to happen in your life, there has to be an upheaval. And so if you understand about a little bit of farming and a little gardening, in order to make things happen, in order to plant that seed in the ground, the ground has to be prepared. And in order for it to be prepared, sometimes we got to dig down deep. We got to get that shovel. We got to break that doggone ground. We got to dig that hole. Sometimes it's some rocks down there. Sometimes it's some boulders down there in the ground. So the environment is not conducive for the seed to be planted. The seed for your new season, the seed for your new life. And so in order to do it and see, oh, I love this example. And so we sit there and the universe will knock all this jive over. That is literally the soil being tilled, being prepared. And it's not easy. It's rough. It's ugly. But we understand the epigenetics of creation. We understand the epigenetics of our life. We understand the epigenetics of shift and change, because when you change the environment, you change the way things inside of the environment respond. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's ugly. But this right here, come on now. I have this certainty. There's a shift. There's a shift that is happening. I hope this is truth for my life. God knows I've been through it this year. Well, Aisha, you in the right place, baby. I'm going to tell you right now. You're in the right house. Because there are many people who have walked this path on this live right now that are part of the Oasis Mind Spa. They have walked this path. They know what this pain feels like. I can guarantee you that every person on this call has been in a season of absolute turmoil. I know that each and every one of everybody on this live right now, thank you, Fine Wine. Yes, I am cooking with gas today. Everybody on this live, everybody over here on YouTube, everybody on TikTok, you have a story, you have a background that says, I have been there. I have been through the darkest night of the soul. I have experienced pain that you couldn't believe, where you didn't want to get up out of the bed. You sat there in the darkness. You cut the lights off. You didn't want to deal with none of that stuff. You didn't want to deal with none of that pain. You didn't want to deal with any of that frustration. But in the moment, the best thing that could have ever happened to you was the fire that took place. The best thing that could have happened to me was to get me from Duval County to St. Johns County, was the house that I was living in with our friends. After I had lost everything. Now y'all know the story. After I had lost everything, right? We moved in with friends. Me and my family, my kid, we moved in with a friend. The house catches on fire. The house that we staying in, it catches on fire. But it was the fire that caused me, because see, I was starting to get comfortable. I was starting to get comfortable because it was a big old 5-bedroom house, and my friend and their children, they were never there. So pretty much we had the house to ourselves the entire time. But I needed to get to St. Johns County, because in St. Johns County, not only was I going to benefit, but my children were going to benefit too. I didn't know that I was going to meet my best friend in St. Johns County. I did not know that all of the business opportunities that have led up to me experiencing this right now, what happened to me in St. Johns County, one relationship that I needed to get to, but had it not been for that fire, I wouldn't have made that relationship, and that relationship ushered me into this season where I'm here with you right now. It created all kinds of abundance. It allowed me to have my first yacht, my first 40-foot yacht. It allowed me to move into a new home in a new county, but it was the fire that did it. Had it not been for the fire, had it not been for the fire, had it not been for the chaos, my ego saw it as chaos. My soul saw it as possibility. And because I said, well, you know what? I ain't got nothing else but faith. May as well go ahead on and move. I ain't got nothing else to do. The house burnt down. I lost everything. But the door has opened for me to move to the next county over. And when I followed that, everything changed. That's right. That's right, Queen. Divine timing. You got to go through it. That's right. You got to go through that pressure. That's it. Now we family. That's right, Rosemary. That's how it works. Each and every one of us. Pressure makes diamonds, but it also busts a pipe. Yes. Pressure. Pressure is real. Pressure is real. And so today, what I want to teach you, and I'm trying to get to it, is so that you understand and you start to look at faith not as just this ambiguous thing out there, but I need you to look at faith as a tool to get you from here to there. All right. Oh my goodness, we're at the top of the hour. Yes, sir. Listen, Is anybody want to work with me? Listen, I am a clinically certified hypnotherapist. And so I work with all kinds of folks. I work with people just like you. I work with professional athletes. I work with C-suite executives. I work with entrepreneurs. I work with people that are looking to do better, heal themselves, to be better, all of those things. If you want to work with me, because we're at the top of the hour. Thank you, Fine Wine. You know I love a chain. If you want to work with me, say it's me. If you want to work with me one-on-one, and become, and that's the top of the totem pole. If you want to work one-on-one with me, let me know. Just put it right there. Just put it right there in the chat. If you want to work with me, I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to pin this. And if you want to work with me, I've just put this contact form right out here. And somebody from the team will reach out to you, and we'll go ahead and get you squared away. And it'll probably be me, because I like touching. Steph, if you want to work with me, go ahead and click on this form. See this form right here? Down here at the very bottom. Can y'all see the form? Can you see the form? Because sometimes when I do stuff, it don't show up. And it's only going to be there for a few more seconds. You can see it? Good. Go ahead and click that form. I'm going to put it back up there. I'm going to put it back up there again. And I'm going to pin it right here. Oh, it's there. It's still there. Y'all still see it? Can y'all still see it? It just acts like it's gone. Okay, it's still there. Okay, good. If you want to work with me, this is a great time to do that. Also, grab your calendars, pull your calendars out while you're filling that out. Okay, good, excellent. Thank you. All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate that, Crosby. Thank you, Mimi, for the populace. Um, Pull your calendars out, everybody. Pull your calendars out. Moms, get ready. On December, you love it here. Yes, we glad that you love it here. On December, I'm going to give you something really good. On December the 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. On December the 23rd, thank you, Mimi, for the populace. On December the 23rd, on a Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. That's right. I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. And I try to do them once a month. I'm not always able to do them once a month, but it's going to be on a Tuesday. So that, again, Fine Wine has put it down there. It's December the 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be via Zoom. You have to do the registration, but this is what I'm going to do. The registration for it is normally $95 to do the registration to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience. But because you guys have been with me all week long, and y'all have been, you guys have come here and hung out with me today, you can get it for $49. Do the registration. Where's the registration? Y'all already know what a registration is. I don't have to tell you. Where does everybody tell you to go? So do the registration, and as you do the registration, down there at the very bottom it says thank you, Fine Wine. Yeah, make sure you pin that too. It says virtual hypnosis experience. It says virtual hypnosis experience. And when you do the registration for the virtual hypnosis experience, make sure down at the very bottom where it says the discount code or coupon code or something like that, just put OMS49 and you'll get it for $49. I'm doing that today. I'm not gonna continue to do it, but I'm gonna do it right now. So go ahead and take advantage of it. You'll be and here's the theme. Here is the theme for this month's virtual hypnosis experience: healing the inner child. Healing the inner child. If you want to heal, thank you, Janae. To heal the inner child, it is so imperative. In order for us, as we prepare to go into this new calendar year, it is so important for us to put ourselves in a new space where we literally begin to heal ourselves from the wounds of the pains of the past. And that inner child, we did this talk last week about the healing of the inner child, and it's so profound. It really, really was. And if you need to see the replay of it, go if you're part of the Oasis, go and take a look at it. But this month's theme for the virtual hypnosis experience is healing that inner child, and so that you can love on yourself. And you definitely want to be a part of it. And let me put this here: if any part, and then we're going to go, don't go anywhere. We're getting ready to go right back into our topic, okay? Because this is right in alignment with it. If any part of what we've been talking about has resonated at any level, the foundation of it is in this book that I authored, Cracking the Abundance Code. Can y'all see this, the white banner down here that says Cracking the Abundance Code? If you can, just say yes. If y'all can see it, excellent. If any part of this has resonated with you, it's Cracking the Abundance. I authored Cracking the Abundance Code this year, and I released it in the spring. Thank you, Monique. Great. I authored this book, and this Cracking the Abundance Code is not fully about money. It is, but then it isn't, because abundance is more than money. Abundance is having good relationships. Abundance is healing. Because there are three primary things that in this reality that we really, really, really focus on. It's our relationships, it's our money, and it's our health. And so anything that is blocking you from that abundance, I want to help you to realize what it is. Because your natural state is abundance. Why? Because you came from abundance. The source that you and I come from is abundant. And so if our natural state is abundant, then the life that we are experiencing should be abundant. It really should be. So, but here's the thing, as we began when we started this talk out, what is the language of the universe? The language of the universe is what? Vibration. It's frequency. And that frequency, it has to, that it literally shows up. No, it's OMS 49. Coach, it's OMS. Oasis Mind Spa. That's it. OMS 49. There you go. That's it. That's all. You just have to put the OMS. Good deal. So but again, cracking the abundance code, I wrote this book because your very nature is abundant. And the only thing that would stop you guys from being misaligned, from experiencing that abundance, is that there may be some blockage there. And where does that blockage come from? It usually is systemic from childhood experiences, things like that. And so, but you have to be able to recognize what it is. And so in order to recognize it, it manifests itself as limiting beliefs. And those limiting beliefs keep you in vibrational disharmony with abundance. And so let me just go ahead and break it on down. The very first chapter in the book is limiting beliefs. The very first chapter in the book is limiting beliefs. And these limiting beliefs, I go through in depth about what they are, how you recognize them, so that you can eliminate them. And so that's the first chapter. The second chapter is quantum leaping to your wealthy identity. Sitting there and thinking that it takes forever for you to see shift and change in your life, that's not true. Listen, just like how we were just talking about opening doors of opportunity, literally the moment you begin to step into this type of understanding, you begin to live in this space, you can literally quantum leap, because remember, every version of you lives in the quantum field. The wealthy you, the sick you, the happy you, the broke you, all of these different iterations of you live concurrently at the same time. But by virtue, and when you understand quantum mechanics, by virtue of your focus, what we call the observer effect, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So in Cracking the Abundance Code, I show you and teach you how you quantum leap from where you are now to your wealthy identity. Let me read this real quick to you. Quantum leaping is not about gradual change or incremental progress. It is about making a dramatic, energetic shift that allows you to bypass the traditional steps and obstacles that might otherwise stand in your way. By embodying the thoughts, energy, and actions of your wealthy identity, you begin to think, feel, and behave as if your goals have already been accomplished. This alignment creates a powerful magnetic force, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances needed to actualize your vision into life much more quickly. Listen, I'm telling you right now, go ahead and grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Many of you have already grabbed it, but if you have not grabbed this copy, because this is the foundation of what we talk about so often here on this live and in the Oasis. So when you do that, I'm going to show you something. Right here in the front, there's a 21-day roadmap. It's a 21-day roadmap, and this roadmap is just like having me right with you every single day. And I'm telling you from day 1 to day 21 what you need to be doing and how you can literally shift your life and quantum leap into that wealthy version of yourself. So again, for 21 days, there are exercises, there are programs, there's steps that you need to be following. And this is it. When you grab your copy, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to put your name in it. I'm going to put a personal note in there, and I'm also going to give a little gift in there. So, Fine Wine, listen, I see you up in here. Wait a minute, you just grabbed something. Somebody just grabbed their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, and then I think Fine Wine is already, she done skipped on to the next thing. Look at you. I love it. Someone has grabbed their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. I truly appreciate y'all for doing that. But listen, but again, I'm gonna send this out to you. I'm gonna ship it out today, and then let's go. We're gonna go to the next our next piece. Let me go ahead and move that out of the way, and I am going to pin. Where are my meditation people at? Where am I? Because I think Fine Wine just grabbed her meditation candle set, her Triple Bliss meditation set. Where are my meditation people at? Listen, if you love to meditate, meditation, I'm going to tell y'all the truth, meditation saved my life. It saved my life. It saved my life. And one of the greatest things that I could have ever done was to learn the process of meditation. Wendy, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you up in this thing. Listen, let me tell y'all something right here. You do your meditation. Rosemary, you do. Listen, Rosemary, your candles are on the way. Rosemary ordered her candles yesterday. Every time she gets a chance. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, meditation changed my life. It did. When I was in the, Janae says that she's a meditator too. Let me tell y'all something. You have to begin to regulate your nervous system. And one of the greatest ways to regulate your nervous system is through meditation. To get yourself into the alternate states of consciousness so that you can begin to release into your bloodstream all of the beautiful stuff, the beautiful dopamines, the serotonins, the oxytocins, those really feel good hormones where you're literally changing the environment of your physical body when you start to understand epigenetics and how that works. So what we did was we crafted this Triple Bliss meditation candle set. These are tools. I'm going to tell you, they are not just these pretty little candles that you sit up there and light and you just feel good about it. No. These meditation candles are handcrafted, hand poured, 100% soy based. They are not Wendy grabbed her meditation set. Good. This is awesome. This simple one, this is the very first one. This is the abundance candle because there are 3 in the set. So the abundance candle is made with 100% soy. It also has a cotton wick. And so it's really, really safe for you. Inside, they are all infused. All 3 are infused with special essential oils. The essential oils for the abundance one is bergamot. It's bergamot and lemongrass. And if you do your research, bergamot and lemongrass are in alignment with wealth and abundance. So everything in the universe vibrates. Everything has a frequency. So let's celebrate Wendy and let's celebrate Fine Wine for grabbing their Triple Bliss meditation sets. All right, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. They're gonna go out today. I'm excited that you got them. But this one has again bergamot and it has lemongrass. Now, it also has lodestone oil. If you know anything about what a lodestone is, a lodestone is magnetic. It's a magnet. And so when you have, I don't need to tell you what that does. When you're talking about attracting wealth and abundance, the very matrix of what this candle does is it creates a magnetized field because it has the lemongrass, it has the bergamot, it has the lodestone oil. And it actually smells really, it smells really good at the same time. Like it really does smell good. So I love this candle. It smells real good. This is brand new one. This is a brand new batch that just came out. So that smells really, really good. If you love lemongrass and bergamot and you want to attract wealth and abundance, you definitely want to grab your Triple Bliss meditation candle set. The second one in the series is one of my absolute favorites as far as the smell and what it does. This is the Heal candle. This is designed, it has rose oil and it actually has rose petals in there. So it has essential rose oil. Oh God, that's good. It's really, really powerful. It's really powerful. Like it is really powerful and you want to get this healed. When I tell you this is a healing piece right here, like, and when you do the research and you know what, essential rose oil does, the vibrational frequency of it, I'm going to go ahead and get the numbers for it and I'm going to put that in there. When you get the essential rose oil, it is phenomenal. It is in alignment with abundance. It's in alignment. Steph, congratulations on grabbing your Triple Bliss candle set too. I'm so glad. Congratulations. We're going to celebrate Steph for grabbing that Triple Bliss set. And so the rose is phenomenal. It smells amazing, but you can't be depressed and smell rose oil. I mean, it's impossible. So a part of your meditation time, you want to use these candles and see when y'all know what type of candles these are. And y'all know I like to raise my glasses to this. These are not your regular candles just sitting there, they're burning for light and to smell good. No, these candles are designed energetically. All right, y'all understand. It's designed. These are tools. These are tools. So the heel candle is absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorites as far as its smell and what it does. Yeah, you understand, Amy. Amy also has her triple bliss set too. And then last but not least, bringing up the rear is happy. You can't. You wanna attract wealth and abundance. How can you attract wealth and abundance and you're not happy? Yet I like that, Delisa. 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 You know what? You all right with me. You are right with me. They are purpose candles. They are meditation purpose candles. Yes. And so this one, the happy candle, is one of my favorites. The happy candle, and the reason why it's a favorite because I love the smell of it. Like when you go to these high-end spas and you go to these wonderful spaces, this this one here, the happy, it has lemon verbena. I remember the first time I was at where did I stay? Was it the I think it was the JW Marriott, or it was a spot. Oh no, it was a Ritz Carlton. It was a Ritz Carlton. I had to be in my 20s. And they had this lemon verbena soap. I'm like, "Ooh, what is this?" Anybody know what what lemon verbena smells like? Lemon verbena is this luxurious it just makes you happy. It just makes me. And so when I said, well, I want a happy candle, what makes me happy? Y'all know what I'm talking about. See that? Yeah. So, ooh, that lemon verbena. You see the smile it just put on my face. So when you're in your meditation time, this is a tool. This is what you call it. Hold on, what you call it again? Hold on. It's a purpose candle. There's a purpose. The purpose of this candle is to be happy, because the better you feel, the more you attract abundance into your life. That's just how that goes. So this is good. So listen, so you get all three candles, all three, and these are huge. These are 8-ounce candles that you get that are purpose candles for your meditation time. And remember, the abundance candle has loads on. So jump on your little chat GPT and go on and look up and say and ask chat just for validation. Say, listen, this guy on TikTok was talking about, he had some candles that had lemongrass, bergamot, and lodestone oil in it, and see if it doesn't confirm what I say about abundance. I'm trying to help you now. All right, so we good to go. Anybody else need to grab a copy of Cracking the Abundance Code? Don't forget it. You need to grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code or grab your Triple Bliss set. Congratulations to Fine Wine, to Rosemary, because she got hers yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of y'all for grabbing your Triple Bliss sets. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all are absolutely spectacular. I see you. I see you. And let me go ahead. I am going to look like I'm looking at it thing. All right, here we go. Let me go unpin these, because we're gonna keep on going with our topic. And let's go ahead and remove this. And so I'm looking forward to you guys. We're going to ship these bad boys out to you today. I'm excited. And so let's keep going. Can we keep going, y'all? Can we keep going? Excellent. Thank y'all so very much. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I didn't miss anything, did I, Mars? I ain't miss anything. If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If y'all, all right, thank you. Thank you. And we love y'all over there on YouTube land too. Oh, thank you. Look, look at here. Thank you for them lightning bolts, love. I truly appreciate that. Oh, here we go. The subconscious mind and the story we tell ourselves. The subconscious mind and the story we tell ourselves. The subconscious filters new possibilities through the lenses of old experiences. Your subconscious mind loves the familiar. And so it is going to, and so if it is familiar with something that is juxtaposed to the new thing that you're going after, it creates that uncertainty, it builds anxiety. So again, the subconscious mind, it literally filters new possibilities through the lens of old experiences, which is why doubt often feels familiar. The default setting for many of us is that we automatically start to worry anytime we go into seasons of uncertainty. Anytime we go into seasons of doubt and fear, it is automatic. We go into a space of that. So the subconscious is not logical, but it is literally loyal. It's loyal to what? It's loyal to its past experiences. It's loyal to the programming. Let me put this out there, 95%, make sure that you remember this, 95% of what you experience as reality, what you and I experience as reality, literally creates our experience through the subconscious mind. The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience, they come from the subconscious mind. 95% of what we experience as day-to-day reality is systemic of it. Only 5% comes from our conscious mind. Our conscious mind is where the ego lives. That's where the conscious mind is. And so, but the subconscious mind is going to literally filter everything that it encounters, especially those things that are new. So again, the subconscious mind is not logical, but it is loyal. It follows the narratives we repeat most consistently. So if you're always afraid, if you're always going through, you're going to continue to always go through and always be afraid. So you have to change the internal dialogue. That's why as a hypnotherapist, it's a powerful tool to use hypnosis to move beyond the gatekeeper, that gatekeeper of the ego, that gatekeeper, so that we silence the gatekeeper and then we go directly to the subconscious mind and lay new programming. Because the life that we're experiencing is based upon the program that is within your subconscious mind. Does that make sense? You have the life that you're experiencing, the life that I experience is based upon the subconscious mind's programming. And not until we change the programming will we get a different outcome. Because as long as we're still running on AD 1.0, we'll never get the experience of AD 2.0. As long as Mimi, as long as Fine Wine, as long as Amy, as long as Karen, as long as they continue, as long as Trinity operates on Trinity 1.0, she'll never experience Trinity 2.0. So we have to what? We have to upgrade the system. We have to upgrade the program. And so as we upgrade the program to version 2.0, we start to get 2.0 action. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? And one of the pathways to the 2.0 is faith, is the alchemy of faith. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Tamara. It makes sense. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Antoine. You already know what the old folks say, Antoine, sense ain't common. Because we got a lot of people out here that ain't got none. But it makes sense. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. So the subconscious mind is not logical, but loyal, and it follows the narratives we repeat most oftenly. That's the programming. So if we change the programming and repeat it often, what is the subconscious mind? It loves repetition. It loves the familiar. And because it loves the familiar, it's constantly reprogramming, rewiring, or reinforcing. And so what is it that you're rewiring? What is it that you're reprogramming? What is it that you're reinforcing in your subconscious mind? Is it in alignment with your passionate purpose? Or is it in alignment with your greatest fears and doubts and worries? So that's the thing that we have to do. There's joy in repetition. Listen, there's joy. The reason why there's joy, and that's excellent, Antoine. And the reason why there's joy in repetition is because it's the familiar. Your subconscious mind loves the familiar. It does. So if you're repeating the same bad habits over and over again, just like how y'all might be confused about like why people in the same old busted relationship. Now you know that dude cheating on you. You know that girl ain't no good. You know that girl just using you. She look at you like a simp. You know she doing the same thing. That dude don't like you for real, but you stay in the same relationship. That dude is abusive. He uses he's negative. He doesn't support you in what you need to do, but you still stay there. Why? Because it's the familiar. You've been in the same relationship for years, so your subconscious mind is literally wired to stay. It is the uncomfortable comfort zone. Yeah. It's the uncomfortable comfort zone. So Antoine is exactly right. He is exactly right. There is joy in repetition, but it doesn't mean it's good joy because that is the uncomfortable comfort zone that you live in. Fine Wine says, do one thing every day that scares you is on one of my favorite. I love that. No, I like doing that one thing every day. No, I love that. Do one thing every day that scares you. And so it stretches you if you have the nerve and the balls to walk in that. It will stretch you. It will stretch you. And so again, what old narratives, listen, and this is a good question. So what old narratives are still echoing in your mind that no longer serve you? What narratives, what old stories are echoing right now in your mind? Which ones? What is echoing in your mind? What programs is your subconscious mind running? What is it operating on? Fear of disappointment, fear of failure, fear of success even. All of these fears, fear of being seen, all of these things can quietly influence your behavior. That's why I call them limiting beliefs. That's why you have to get a copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, because you're playing it small. You're walking in fear because you're afraid of success. Because along with success comes change. It's something new. Success is something new. And because success is something new, that new thing represents danger. It represents something that is fearful. That is the thing. That is the thing. That is the thing. So that's why I wrote Cracking the Abundance, so you can recognize what your limiting beliefs are. If you haven't grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, you're wasting your time. I'm just telling you, it's $15. and you could be heading in a whole nother direction in the next 21 days. You have to repeat success. See, success is not a goal. See, some people look at success as a goal. Success is not a goal. Success is a lifestyle. Why do you think diets don't work? Being fit is not a goal. It's a lifestyle. It's a shift in identity. It's how you see yourself. Like how Antoine shifted his reality because he began to walk every single day. Miles and miles. He started off doing, a mile, a half a mile. And now he's full blown. Success is a lifestyle. It is the embodiment of a new persona. That's how you can quantum leap into the wealthiest version of yourself, by embodying the version of you that already had. The scripture simply says, whatever you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it when you pray, and it shall be yours. Whatever you desire in your heart when you pray, believe that you have already received it, and it shall be yours. Elise says, I'm on 8th day already. There we go. Come on now. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Fear of disappointment. That's what, if you don't have, you got to get it. You got to get it. It's a powerful book. It's a powerful book. You just got to get it. Old identities can sabotage new blessings when they are left unexamined. You, Lord have mercy. I'm so like literally, like you're not tired of the same thing over and over again? You have to be. Because being tired of the same thing over and over again, I know there are some of you right now on this live that are tired of the same pattern of brokenness. You're tired of the same pattern of scarcity. And the reason is you can learn all of this stuff, but you haven't shifted your identity yet. You come on this live and you learn it, and you're like, yeah, you know the stuff, you know the rules, but you haven't embodied it. You have to have the identity shift. And until you have the identity shift, you will continue to do the same things. Because it is not, the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. That's right, Janae, sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's right, Antoine, false evidence appearing real. That's what fear stands for. And so, do you deserve the greatest gift the greatest gift? Yes, you do. The greatest gift is you. The greatest gift is your authenticity. Your greatest gift is you living out the life that you have seen for yourself, not a life being in a cubicle, not a life sitting in front of a computer doing things that you really don't want to do, not a life of you struggling and worrying about bills. I have been there. Listen, when I come here, I'm not coming here as somebody who's always had everything easy. I'm not. I'm not the person who who continuously deals with the same thing. I'm not. I'm not. I am a person who has experienced all of the same things and the same struggles that you have experienced. It's just that I've learned a few things. And these few things help to get me beyond those moments. Just a few things help to get me beyond a few moments. That's right. Do it tired, do it scared, do it broke, whatever it is, just do it. Do the thing and you shall have power. Old identities can sabotage new blessings when they are left unexamined and unchecked. It's just that simple. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. This is all right. Excellent. Here we go. The quantum mechanics of faith. The quantum mechanics of faith. Faith is a frequency. 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 A vibrational stance that signals to the universe that readiness has arrived. The moment you face uncertainty and you, instead of acquiescing to the fear that you could roll out with, you choose faith. Faith in and of itself is a frequency, and that frequency is broadcast. In fact, right now, I need y'all to do me a favor. Go ahead and share this live out again. Go ahead and share this live out. I know some of you have already shared it, but share it again, repost it. Repost it. Thank y'all. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Fine Wine. And I'm doing it for a reason. Because they have this thing here on TikTok that it has this AI listening bot, and it continues to it'll give restrictions for no reason. Like it thinks it hears something. And so if y'all would share the live out, because it's restricting us from the FYP. For right now, it just sent me a notification. That's what I was looking at. So thank y'all for sharing it. So, it's just, so what we're not going to do is be parameterized by it. So share this live out, repost it. definitely repost it. And there's a way when you hit that share button, you can hit repost. Let's do that. Repost it, repost it, repost it, repost it. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I see you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for the repost. Thank you. Excellent. All right. Faith is a frequency, a vibrational stance that signals to the universe that readiness has arrived. When you begin to walk in faith, they say, whoa, hold on, it's a signal. Because remember, throughout the day, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 365 days, 24/7, 365 days a year, you are broadcasting a signal. And that signal is predicated by the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. And so that thing in and of itself, the moment you begin to walk in faith, you send a signal to the quantum field. You literally send a signal to the quantum field. And as you send a signal to the quantum field, you literally say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. It literally says, I'm ready. In the quantum reality, possibility collapses into form based on what we consistently expect, what you intend to experience, what you expect for yourself. Not what you expect for anybody else, but what you expect for yourself. By virtue of your focus, because remember, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. It is the nature of the beast. So, again, in quantum reality, possibility collapses into form based upon what we constantly expect. Every time faith replaces fear, every time faith replaces fear, every time faith replaces fear, a new timeline becomes more accessible. Every time, when I decided to go live every single day here on TikTok, irrespective of what I had going on, because when I started out, I just started out with one. I would go live once a week, and I did it at nighttime. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna go twice. And it was cool. It'd just be like me and two other people online. Yeah, I remember those days. It'd just be me and one or two other people. And that's cool. But the moment I stepped out on faith and said, okay, I'm just gonna do this every day. I'm gonna do it every day, Monday through Friday from 12 to 2. I'm not just gonna get on for 1 hour. I'm not just gonna get on for 30 minutes. I'm gonna get on here for 2 hours every day throughout the week. That's what I'm gonna do. And as I do it, when I made that decision, that's why those of you who are tiptoeing around your intentions about launching your business or doing your thing to impact the lives of people and posting here, do it. Go live. Do your tarot readings, Janet. Do your tarot readings online. Go live. Bust your cards out. Get you some music. Have you some fun. Operate. That's a good one. Operate in a place. Lux. Operate from a place of integrity. And as you do those things, you literally are sending a signal to the quantum field. And then the quantum field is going to reflect that vibration back to you as reality. So the things that I'm talking to you about in this moment, when you start to operate in faith and not fear, doors will open, things will happen that you never thought would happen. All kinds of abundance will begin to flow into your life because faith is a frequency. Faith is a frequency, a vibrational stance that signals to the universe that readiness is arrived. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. Tell Janae to go live too. They already Janae, they talking about you over here. That's A-Town. Monique is talking. Monique is ready. They talking about you, Danae. That you need to get. Okay. That yeah. A Town say you need to get your life together and get ready to go live. All right. Those are the things. So you just go snitch because I snitched, and she said, she said I snitched. Oh Jesus! Oh, that's funny. Oh, listen, A-Town said, cut that foolishness out. Go on and get to getting, and stop playing these games. I'm just gonna add all that. A-Town said, listen, stop playing, get your life together, and go and do what you need to do, whatever that is. Listen, yeah, that is as amazing. That's how amazing our community is. Yes, it is Friday. That's right. It happened to me when I decided. It happened to me when I decided to open my hair salon. Everything fell together so beautifully. Right, Amy? Like these are the stories that we need to hear, that people need to hear. They need to understand their stories. They need to understand their shift, their growth, and all of that amazing stuff. What you did to become successful. What these, because once you start to see that it's possible, and you can begin to see yourself. Thank you, J Boss. Once you begin to see yourself, see it as possible, it will become possible. When you start operating from a place of faith, because faith is a frequency. Remember, we live in an energetic universe. Because we live in an energetic universe, that this energetic universe, it has a language, and that language is frequency. And that frequency is going to give to you everything that is representative of that frequency. So that frequency is broadcast. Thank you so much, Monique, for them goat. You know I'm the greatest of all times. You better know it. Yes, I am. So when you sit there and you begin to understand how faith is a frequency, it too is projected out into the quantum field. It is a clarion call to the universe that says, Monique is ready. A-Town is ready. Janae is ready. Fine Wine is ready. Amy is ready. Karen is ready. Trinity is ready. It says that you're ready. Janet is ready. She's ready. The moment you begin to walk in faith, that you really not only are you thinking about faith, not are you contemplating making the thing happen, but you begin to walk in it too. You have the unmitigated gall to walk in faith, and you're actually taking action. So faith is a frequency that literally codes everything. Faith is a frequency that codes the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. Write that down. Faith literally codes everything. It is alchemy in and of itself. It alchemizes how you see yourself. Faith. If you are a person of faith, then everything begins to operate and function through that vibrational frequency. You begin to look through life through the lenses of faith. And as you change the way you look at things, the things you look at actually change. So when you change your focus, you're looking at life through the lenses of faith, you start to see all kinds of amazing things. And those amazing things show up in your experience in major, major ways. Every time faith replaces fear, a new timeline becomes more accessible. Rehearsing success in the mind strengthens the neurological pathways that align with success. This is science stuff. This is not just woo, 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 woo kind of conversation crap. No, this is scientifically based reality. Like your neurological pathways, your neural network, you're literally rewiring it when you start to go after the new thing and you use faith as a vehicle to do it. You're literally rewiring your brain with new neural pathways for success. New pathways for success. Don't you want a brand new neural network? It says, you want a different life. It's the renewing of your mind. It's the changing of your mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Change your mind. Change your life. Think and grow rich. Think what? Think of yourself as a different person. See yourself as a different person. Rehearsing success in the mind. See the success over and over again. Use visualization. Rehearsing success in the mind strengthens the neurological pathways that align with that success. Coherence between the heart and mind amplifies the power of manifestation because your heart and mind, when your heart and mind are in coherence, you're literally expanding your heart. And as you expand your heart, you literally expand your electromagnetic field. That's right. That's right, Lux. See it as it has already happened. That's scriptural. Whatever you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. It didn't say it might be, it could be, it should be. It is yours. It will be yours. Coherence, 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 coherence. This is key. Coherence. We're at 71K. We're at 71K. We can go ahead and tap this thing on out. We're at 71K. 71K. And then I want to invite some of you that are you if you're not a part of the Oasis, I'd like you to invite you to become a part of the Oasis. The Oasis, there are 3 ways to engage us here. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Venus. That's what I'm talking about, Coach. There are 3 ways of engaging us here. The first way is just coming here on live every day. That's it. It's just come here on live every day. The second level of engagement, because if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. The second level of engagement is simply to connect with us on our in the Oasis. That's our channel on Discord. And so in order to connect with us there are 2 ways of becoming a part of the Oasis. One is by clicking on this picture, this good looking guy right here. Thank you, Coach. Is by clicking on this good looking picture of this guy right here. And once you click on that picture, you literally can, all right, Monique, I see you. You literally can become a super fan. And the moment you become a super fan, you automatically get access to the Oasis. You automatically get access to the Oasis. And so as you have access to the Oasis, you can, you can be a part of our Monday morning meditation. That's right, Monday morning meditation at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's no registration. You just have to show up. And so I'm going ahead and invite you right now. Today is Friday. I won't see y'all again until Meditation Monday. All right, so make sure that y'all put in your calendar at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time that you have Monday morning meditation at 9, okay? So put in your calendar right now that you're going to be there with us in the Oasis. And the Oasis is our channel on Discord. So the first thing you have to do is download the Discord app. Got to have that on your device. And then you can either become a super fan here and you automatically get put into the Oasis, or you can message either Fine Wine, Mimi, or myself, and that will give you access to the Oasis. And Monday morning meditation is a way to kick this week off. I'm telling you right now. And so as we're getting, we're at tap away. We are at 74K. We got a few more minutes before we get up out of here. We got a few more minutes, but I want to, if I can put a pin in this, can we do part 2? Can we do a part 2 to this? And I want to pin this because we really got we covered some good ground today. Can we do part 2 on Monday? Can we do part 2? If we can put part 2, just put yes in the chat. Is that okay? That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. And so that way I can, because I don't like to rush these things. Yes. So great. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. So we're going to do that. So I have saved, I've saved our little spot on here. And so I want to take a moment and just thank everybody in our YouTube family for being with us today. It has been great. We actually had some comments from you guys today. I truly appreciate it. But let's keep going. So make sure that you are back here with us next week, starting Monday at 12 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be doing the part 2 to this amazing conversation. And if you want to, you're more than welcome to come over here to the TikTok side, because that's where the after party is about to be. because we can play our music and have our good time and all that kind of stuff. So go ahead, Janae. Thank you so much. I want to thank our moderators. Thank you, Janae, over here on YouTube. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Fine Wine. We gonna listen. We getting ready for this after party over here. So go ahead and Janae, we're gonna shut this thing down. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.